So the air horns on this thing do not work, and I don't see any nest in there or anything, so I don't think it's like just plugged up with the dirt dauber. So they're pretty rough. I've got another set of air horns, but I'd like to keep these on here. I think the other ones I have might be actually longer, so they would stick out a little far, I think. So let's just see if we can get them apart and maybe either order diaphragms for them or make diaphragms for them. I'm assuming that's going to be what's wrong with them. These screws going into aluminum are not doing well. We're getting them out though. And these are Spartan, it looks like. And that diaphragm's actually still there. We may just have to do some cleaning or something. Like somebody had already started to round it out, but got it out. Yeah, aren't these supposed to have a spring or something in them? I guess not. I can't tell. I mean, the diaphragms, when I can tell, they look okay. We just may need to do some cleaning. I'm going to close my eyes and blow this out. Yeah, they're pretty dirty inside. We may get lucky on here. I mean, I don't think really any of this should affect it, but clean it out anyway, and then we'll clean those diaphragms up. Just because they look dirty, they may not be, I don't know, may not be the cause of our issues, but they're definitely not blown out. I assumed they were going to be blown out. We could have an issue with the valve itself, maybe not letting enough air pressure in. And it looks like here's the passages. They look clear. They're clear there. I'm going to take these inside and kind of wash them up. And I'm going to clean up all this, and maybe we just have a case of, let's see, which one's which. The better looking one came from here. Let's see, well, the dented one, it's all dented on the top, came from over here. And then the diaphragms themselves shouldn't really matter. I'm going to take these inside and clean them up really well. Put the screws over here. And then I'll come back out here and put them back on. We'll see if the air horns work. Maybe they just need to be cleaned up. That'd be awesome. I got the engine running so we can build up some air pressure. We're just gonna, this is just silicone. Give that gasket a little bit of life. These diaphragms, they're in okay shape, but they're a little warped. So if this doesn't work, we may have to build new diaphragms just because they're warped. That may be causing the issue. All I did was just clean them with some soapy water. So I don't know if that's enough to make them work or not. I'm gonna take this one. I don't know what really keeps those little metal things where they're supposed to go. They put pressure on the diaphragm. I guess they just kind of center themselves. And this is kind of bugging me. Take this. Now the logos line up. I only have a touch of OCD. I'm not fully OCD. This may not work because I mean I really didn't do much. They weren't that dirty. I did clean these out, but it wasn't that bad. So I think probably what we're going to end up doing is making new diaphragms for it. Alright. I'm going to let it build up some air pressure and then we'll try it out. It builds up air pressure really quick. Not sounding good. Yeah, we got good air pressure. So it looks like we're going to need to build some new diaphragms. Alright, so I popped those caps off. They're just glued on there. And I'll put some silicone RTV or something to glue them back on. We'll clean them up, but I want to get them adjusted right first. So all I did, Allen head, and while I was blowing the horn, I just adjusted it in and out until I got the best sound out of them. It's as good as they're gonna get, like they are. They don't sound that great to me. They're decent. But I think if we make some new diaphragms for them, they're going to sound much better. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to find some plastic and we'll cut out, you know, new diaphragms. So I think that's what I need to find, like a package from something that's got some flat plastic that we can use to make them. New diaphragms that I made are in. They're a little thinner and it sounds good now. I don't know. This one doesn't seem to be putting out much sound. This one's doing really well. I adjust this one though, and it does affect the sound. You just don't feel as much air coming through it. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. I'm gonna probably leave it like that, but probably needs a little bit thicker material for the diaphragms, but it's pretty loud. So it's pretty good for now. I'll keep an eye out for some thicker diaphragm material, you know, from some package of something. I feel like this is just a little bit thin, and then I'll take it apart and make some new ones when I do that, and then I'll kind of revisit these two and see if I can get this one to make a little more noise. Maybe leave this one apart and plug it off and try to adjust this one by itself. But I do have it where it makes the most sound. I'm just not getting a lot of tone out of this one, but it's good for now. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more.